A retired state trooper says he's frustrated with the state's unemployment system.
He has been waiting since March for an answer to his claim, and he says the UIA not responding online or by phone. So she turned to the Fox 17 problem solvers. Ryan Cummings joining us now with his story tonight. Ryan.
Guys, of course, it is an issue that we are constantly getting emails about, more than 100 a week, I would say. People have a lot of questions about their claims. They just can't get through to anybody, hardly ever. They tell us that the phones kick them off, the chat doesn't work, and no one is responding to their messages.
You'd love to meet somebody in person or talk to them in person, because I love to talk to people face to face on problems like this, and you can't right now.
David Hampton is a former trooper for Michigan State Police. He retired back in February of 2019 after more than 30 years. In August, he picked up a security job to supplement his income. Then in March, got laid off from that same position due to COVID.
We tried to call, and they'd hang up on you. You know, they'd put you on hold, and then the system would just kick you out and hang up on you, so you couldn't talk to an individual. And then when you tried the online, their chat room, that would freeze up, and you couldn't get anything out of that.
Both he and his girlfriend Penny say they have tried multiple times to get an answer. He did get a determination showing that he could get $362 a week plus the $600 pandemic assistance. But then the non-monetary issues started to show up. The money was not released. After a while, his account said ineligible weeks. Deductions zeroed out his payment. Some of them were more than $1,100. The couple has since filed 3 protests after getting a computer-generated message showing him ineligible.
We're not trying to logjam the system, but we have sent messages saying what is the status, and no response. You can't get through on a chat nor a phone call either.
David tells me it's all strange because there are several of his buddies who are in the same boat. Retired troopers with a second job and still getting unemployment benefits after a layoff.
There's nobody to talk to face about those problems, and it's just all online, going back and forth, and now nothing. So we're just up in the air.
Which is frustrating for someone who worked for the state for more than 3 decades and is now relying on that former employer to come through.
When I worked for state government, we were always responsible and accountable. And it seems like there's no accountability to get back with people and give them a disposition, either yes or no. Either I'm eligible for this or I'm not, and here's why. And we're not getting any of that.
And I think for me, one of the most frustrating parts is we keep seeing the director of the unemployment agency on television claiming that all claims will be resolved by certain dates and times, and those dates and times keep passing with no resolution whatsoever.
Their fear now is that his claim will be closed because he's back to work and they won't have a resolution. They say he's owed more than $13,000. They also understand the system is overwhelmed, but some answer is better than nothing.
It is frustrating because, you know, you're a taxpayer and you want people treated well and other citizens treated well. And I think they need to step up their game a little.
So the couple tells me that, of course, their next step, if this is not resolved, could be to hire a lawyer, since they really don't know all of the rules when it comes to unemployment and the state's laws. Now, the UIA, I did reach out to them, and the media people tell me they are looking into the case. So if there is a resolution, we will bring you an update. Live in Grand Rapids, Ryan Cummings, Fox 17 News.
All right, Ryan, whether it's an unemployment issue or another issue you need help looking into, call the number on your screen or send an email to problemsolvers@fox17online.com and let them know what's going on.